Hello, Ninth Indian World Film Festival 2025 film marketing and network participants. My name is Ari Moretz, and I am the writer, producer, director of Life in the Bubble. I also did the stop motion and animation in my film. I'm an artist. I live in Canada, which is an ocean away, and due to my circumstance, I will not be able to attend in person for the purpose of the showing of my film, which I am disheartened about. However, I am glad that at least my film can be there. As a writer, I also write scripted content, and I'm always interested in doing pitches and how I can pitch my content to other people in the film industry to get those films made. As a creator of content online as well as film content, I'm always interested in networking with other people who are interested in animation. I am a stop motion animator. I may be amateur at it, but it is an area I'm interested in learning more about and discovering different avenues I can improve upon. My documentary was made with a grant from Story Hive and Tellus, which is a company here in Canada that gives away 20 different grants to people in Alberta or British Columbia, which are two provinces here in Canada. They do that every year to help bolster the creativeness of us Canadians, which is an amazing opportunity, and that was what funded Life in the Bubble. Life in the Bubble is a story about myself. It is the actuality of my life and living isolated, and how living a life like mine is substantially different than others. As much as I would like to be out there in the world experiencing every facet of society, I am unable to do so. So the majority of my interactions are done online, and in today's world, that is something that is possible. Since Life in the Bubble is finished and it's finalized and it's out there in the world, I do have other projects I would like to work on, and I do have scripts I'm currently writing. I'm adapting my short stories into short film scripts, and the majority of those are horror-based media. As a woman, writing about horror seems to be a little more disturbing when the audience is male. However, art is supposed to move us in one way or another. It's either supposed to disturb us, bring us joy, happiness, peace, an escape from reality. And the thing with the horror genre is it's a very interesting genre, and it's one in which I would like to pursue at a later date. Something I can offer in the film industry is a different perspective on film. Being someone who has consumed loads of media throughout my life because of being very secluded and isolated, I have also created a documentary film in isolation. So the film itself, all of the editing and all of that kind of stuff, working with Alpacalypse in Edmonton, helped me to be able to cultivate my film and turn it into a substantial thing, which is now available for consumption. So I offer a different perspective, a different way of working, a different way of creating documentary films. And that is from my own experience over the last couple years of making my film. And I didn't even think it was going to be possible to make a film inside of my bubble without a professional film crew. And I did what I could with what I had. And ideally, the more I learn, the more I will be able to offer help to others. And ideally, vice versa. Hopefully others will be able to peer inside my bubble, so to speak, and help me as well. As a female writer, director, producer, I have a different perspective of the world, and as someone who is chronically ill, living with rare complex illness in an isolated setting, it has helped me to cultivate a lot of my writing skills. And because of that, I have written shorts of horror-related media, and these are something that I would definitely like to pursue in the future. A lot of my horror shorts are more about a female antagonist, more so than the protagonist. And I believe this switch is something that I think needs to be done in society as far as film goes. Most of the time, we see a male antagonist that is the evil, the big bad, and that sort of thing in film. Well, a lot of my short stories that I have been adapting into screenplays, or screen shorts, I should say, are encapsulating that, where a woman is in that role. I have in the past made shorts and out of clay, kind of like with my documentary, of silly little things like a spider woman devouring a man and that sort of thing. So I do have a fair amount of those, and I don't think I have enough time to go into great amounts of detail. I do also write about serial killer women. I wish everyone at the 9th Indian World Film Festival all the best. Thank you so much for your time.